Hold on. You got it on, got the volume on? Okay. Call it first, please. Where is it at?
Mashah, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharal.
Mashah, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharal.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabarakatham.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabarakatah. So what we just did was biblical. You cross staffs or swords to keep intruders from coming in Israel. When we having a Sabbath service, you got to know that what he stated was his name and registry, meaning his family lineage. He said, Mashah Ban Yehowadai, son of Yehowadai, means son of Judah. Mashah Ban Yehowadai, Ban Yasharallah, son of Israel. Son of Judah, son of Israel. So that's what he said. If somebody come up in there and they say son of Ham, oh, this is a heathen. Heathen's not allowed nowhere near this temple. You see what I'm saying? He might get hurt. So that's how we stop intruders and keep everybody in Israel and stay secluded to ourselves. Go ahead. Okay. What kind of wine is this? Cool.
La Yasharala.
La Yasharala, which means to Israel.
Means to stand, and will punt outward them, which means to turn and face the east. Say our prayers, we're gonna get into the prayers. When we say our prayers and we face the scripture. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwavka, Thaba'ah, Ratazarka, Hayah, Ashah, Ba'aratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Cal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawati now, Kasalak now, Kabawati now, Wala'ai, Tabi'ai now, Banasaya one, Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa Arat, La'awalamium, Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Akasta power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Babakusha.
Babakusha.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Hakach.
Hakach. Larapa'ah.
Kalmakala.
Kalmakala. Wakel Madawa. Hakach. Latahar. Hamatazarium. Hakach. Lahakwayam. Hamathium. Hakach. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Tawada Aman. Hakach the power in English, Lord. In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua, which is Jesus. Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabian.
Matazabian.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapian.
Ha Alawapian.
Ha Sarunian.
Ha Sarunian.
Ha Quatazayunian.
Ha Quatazayunian.
Ha Kagayawian.
Ha Kayayawim.
Wa Ha Akwafian.
Wa Ha Akwapian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The sisters.
The sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ai.
Asha'ai.
Ayunya.
Ayunya.
Al-Haharian.
Al-Haharian.
Ma'ayun.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ai.
Yaba'ai.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathun.
Al-Yathun.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalkai.
Regalkai.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shemarkai.
Shemarkai.
Hanah.
Hanah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarkai.
Shemarkai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazorkai.
Tazorkai.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wa'arak.
Wa'arak.
Ba'ayela.
Ba'ayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarkai.
Yashamarkai.
Makal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Mapashka.
Apnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'afka.
Wabawa'afka.
Ma'athai.
Ma'athai.
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai Awalam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill.
Unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharallah.
He that keepeth Yasharallah.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Salakia. Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayamaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarach.
Al-Dakarach.
Al-Dashakwat.
We're all Dashakwat. El. Kaya. Hana. Awayabika. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Ya'arim Yamwa. Sawadah. Wayataya Atazawa, Altaza Kawanyika, Amaria, Lakawa, Wanakakidum, Magoya, Wala Ayazakar, Shim Yashala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa Atazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Auyaka, Baria, Yakarakwa, Ahaya, Adawam, Wayashimai, Alayam, Mawa Abba, Wagaria, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashat, I'm Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawa, Salah, Ashalaham, Kamadian, Kasayasara,
Kayabyan.
Balakal,
Kuyashwan, Nashimadwa, Ba'ayandara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shaitamba, Nadiyatmawa, Ka'arab, Wakaza'aba, Wakazaba, Wakazazal, Mana'ai, Kal Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nair Rashad, Lanawa, Na'awath, Allahayam, Lahayab, Shayatamwa, Kagogula, Kakwash, Lapanya Rewaka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Karam, Kandaradama, Basa Irika, Wabasab Wapafka, Tabahalam, Mala'ai, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waibakwashwa, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashua, Ayai, Waikapara, Waiabatwa, Waiadaiwa, Kayatha, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabaka, Aliwan, Al-Kaharatazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden one.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarim,
the Hagarim,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kizon,
brook of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Orel,
Make their nobles like Oreb
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
or their princes as Zeba
all their princes as Zeba
and as
and
Zalmunna,
as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh, Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth for wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
And fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Are the most high.
Are the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
All right. That was Psalms 83.
Shabia, which means to be seen.
Yep. That was Psalms 83. King David always prayed for the destruction of his enemies. They got this scripture in the Bible that says, pray for your enemy. That's talking about black people, your black enemies, because they're your family. You might have black enemies, they robbers, thieves or something. Pray for them. But some enemy in another nation is not what that's talking about. That's been the misconfusion of us. That's why we constantly get oppressed. Been the confusion for years that we supposed to pray for a murderer that does nothing but kill for 400 and hundreds of years. That's not going to change him. Pray, and slaves prayed all day for the white man to not kill him, and nothing happened because it don't work. He's not the enemy that scripture talking about. Where we at?
This is Exodus chapter 17.
Somebody grab that Bible up there. Oh, you need a Bible? Get her a Bible too. We need that big. Oh no, she could use that one because she need the big. Oh, you got your glasses? Yes. All right, let's get another Bible. I don't think. Make sure it's the King James Version Bible. Matter of fact, get that big one in the middle, that big black one. They got a couple pages missing out, but I don't think it's missing where we reading at. We in Exodus chapter 17.
Come.
Ain't no more.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 17, beginning at verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayasiwa, how, Idatha, Banya, Yashar, Al.
That's Yasharali, it seems like.
Yasharala. Mama Dabar.
Mama Dabar, yeah.
Sayan. Lamasa. Salakia. Lamas. Ayaham. Al. Paya. Yahweh. Wayahak. Kanwa. Salakia. Wayakanwa. Barapa. Yada Yam. Wa'ayam. Mayam. Lashathath. Ha'im. Verse 2. Wayarab. Ha'im. Ama. Masha. Waya Mawa. Waya Amawa. Thanwa. Salakia. Thanawa. Lanawa. Mayam. Wanashtaha. Waya Amar. Laham. Mashah. Ma'a. Or Maha. Sarah. Yabawan. Amadaya. Maha. Dana. Shawan. Ath. Yahweh. Verse 3. Waya Tazam. Tazama. Sham. Ha'im. Lama Yam. Waya Lan. Ha'im. Al. Mashah. Waya Amar. Lama Ha Yaha. Zaha. Salakia. Lama Ha Zaha. Ha'al. Yathan Wa. Mamatazar. Rayam. Laham. Yatha. Athaya. Wa'ath. Banaya. Wa'ath. Makwanaya. Makwanaya. Batazama. Verse 4. Waya Tazah. Aqua. Mashah. Al. Yahweh. La'amar. Maha. Ayasha. La'im. Hazaha. Ayat. Ma'ata. Salakia. Wasaqua. Lanaya. Verse 5. Waya Amar. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Mashah. Abar. Lapanya. Ha'im. Wakuka. Athak. Mazaqua. Naya. Yashar. Allah. Waimat. Taka. Ashar. Haka Yatha. Bawa. Atha. Haya Ar. Salaki. Haya Ara. Baka. Bayadak. Waha'al. Kapt. Verse 6. Hananaya. Ashad. Salakia. Ahmad. Lapanya Yaka. Sham. Al. Hatazar Wara. Bakarab. Wahaka. Yatha. Batazar Wara. Waya Tazar Awa. Mama Nawa. Mayam Washa Taha Ha'aim Waya Asha Khan Mishah La'ayan Ya Zakwanya Yashar Allah, verse 7. Wayikar Ra'ah Sham Hanakwa Yama Masaha Waimara Yab Al Rayaba Banaya Yashar Al Yashar Allah Aim Yashar Allah Barapa Yadam. That's 7 verses, sir. Salakia. Let's skip down too far. Wa'al Nasatham Atha Yahweh La'aram La'amar Hayash Yahweh Bakwara Manawa Ama Ayam. That's 7 verses. Salakia.
This is Exodus chapter 17, starting at verse 1. And the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of sin after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for people to drink.
So I think this is talking about after we had got out of captivity in Egypt. We got delivered through Moses through the Red Sea, and we got delivered out of the wilderness of sin. Is that talking about the wilderness where they was getting bit up at? You said, yeah, I know the manna. So the manna, what happened is when they got out of when they first got into the wilderness, they started complaining about food. So we went over that last week. They started complaining about food and water, saying that it would have been better to go back in captivity under the Egyptians. At least they'd be getting fed. That's like right now, if black people got delivered, it'd be people telling us, see, man, with the white man, I had food stamps. See, right now we starving because we are trained to be slaves and get crumbs. Instead of being a real man and growing your own food and being independent on your own, you rather be a slave, get fed crumbs. Black men do this same similar thing when they institutionalized by the jail system. They'll go out, realize that they got to pay bills and got to fight for heat and water, and they'll be like, well, when I was in jail, I had food, water, and heat. Yeah. So they'll end up going right back to jail to get the comfort that they had in there. That's what these people experienced, these Israelites experienced, and started complaining about food. So they had left out of that wilderness. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses.
Let's look up that word, chide. Where is that Zondervan Bible Dictionary? Let's just get the definition so that everybody will know on the
To strive, to contend, to strive.
So they was arguing with Moses like, yeah, you the one saved us out of all of this pain that we was going through. We supposed to be eating. All these clowns carried about is food. You know, when somebody's daughter, that's the problem. You get out, that's why the Bible say, live not by bread alone. You get out of captivity, you arguing with the person that saved you out of captivity, and you worried about food. Don't worry about it. We'll get food. You're not going to die for not eating. I can see if they was complaining about water, they was complaining about food. Go ahead.
This is after they've seen miracle after miracle. Man, he parted the Red Sea and guided you at night with fire, fed you out of the sky, out of nowhere. Now you're still thinking that he can't provide this next thing. Like everything that you complain about, just look back and be like, man, he did. Why do I feel like he can't following his laws?
And that's our problem. We don't be focused enough on things like that as people, as Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people. We got a short-term memory disability. Because this man just split a Red Sea open, walked you through the damn dry land on that Red Sea. When the Egyptians tried to follow you, it closed up and drowned them. 10 minutes later, you forgot all about that and started complaining about food and water. That's our problem.
Verse 2, wherefore the people did chide with Moses.
We chide with Moses, argued with him with our small, ignorant brains. We sat up there and thought about the last 10 minutes of not eating, but didn't think about the last month when we was just in slavery a month ago. We wasn't thinking about all that. We thinking about now. That is a lust demon that's on you when all you can think about is, see, right now I ain't got food, man, and I need food. You thinking about what you want now. Go ahead.
And said, give us water that we may drink. Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord?
So hold on, they said, I think you skipped. Oh, all right. You at the part. It was no water to drink. And then they said, wherefore did the people chide with Moses? They done strove with him again. They strove with Moses again and got to arguing with Moses again, asking for water. And what? Go ahead. No, after the drink.
Wherefore people did chide with Moses and said, give us water that we may drink. Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord?
Why is you arguing with me? Is you trying to tempt the Lord? You arguing with me? You must want to get hurt again. Y'all already got bit up. You almost died playing around arguing with me. Why are you trying to tempt the Lord doing this? I work for the Lord. You arguing with me. You arguing with the Lord. I'm just the don't shoot the messenger. Go ahead.
In that last chapter, they just went over when he explained to them, you're complaining my face. You're complaining to Moses and Aaron when you actually complaining. Sitting there talking behind. They were murmuring behind Moses and Aaron's back. Had to get corrected and say, you're not murmuring against me, you're murmuring against the Most High.
Yeah. So let me just be clear, because I knew it. The serpent part hasn't happened yet. So again, these people done went through near-death experience, miracles, and all kind of stuff to get out of that captivity, and they keep arguing, and which was all responsible for the Lord, and they keep on arguing over small petty stuff. So go ahead.
Also, the laws and the words of the Most High are forever. When you see people today arguing with us, They're not arguing with us. What they argue with us about is the same kind of stuff. Well, they really want to eat pork, so they're going to argue with me that the law is done away with. They're not arguing with me. They're arguing with arguing with Officer Kadash or Officer Katab. They're arguing with the Most High, because we don't speak anything unless it's from these scriptures, and we speak it as the scriptures speak it. So, and that's whatever subject you can think of. If you argue with a priest and prophet of the Most High here, you're really arguing with the Most High.
And then what is the Bible doing? When I tell you a law, you're supposed to be fighting your flesh to stop doing what you're doing. Instead of fighting your flesh, you fight against God.
That's right.
Instead of fighting, well, I have been eating pork all my life. How about I stop? Even though I've been doing this all my life and it might seem impossible for me to stop because there's no other animals on the planet. I just have to eat pork every day. Why don't I just fight with God instead? Because pig is the only animal on the earth. Why don't I call these prophets that's delivering the message niggas that ain't got no job and go get a job so I could eat my pork in peace?
This is coming from the same Christians that want to walk around and quote that verse in Philippians, I can do all things that strengthen me, but at the same time, you're not strong enough to say, I don't want no pork, I'll take some land.
You're not strong enough to put a bacon and egg sandwich down.
Right, get out of here.
The bacon and egg sandwich, you've been psychologically brainwashed into eating a bacon and egg sandwich. Well, how about eating a beef bacon and egg sandwich? But they won't even switch. They fighting against God. You ain't fighting against me.
The scripture says, and first thing in our head, we'll argue and we'll fight against, oh man, that's too many. Oh, that's too hard to do all of that. It's the opposite. It's not hard. It's not previous to say, I don't want to sleep with that.
That's right.
And us sitting back counting hurts us every time. We tried to number Israel and build up confidence in numbers, and we got destroyed for doing that. David tried to number Israel. Now this brother's out here counting the laws, and when they hear the number, they say, "Oh, it hurts them." Counting Israel hurts you because you get a false sense of pride into thinking you could beat the enemy, and then counting the laws hurts you because it looks like it's impossible. But you don't count the laws of the white man. He got thousands of laws. But you follow every one of them subconsciously in your subconscious mind. You know that, hold on. Matter of fact, this is a sidebar. Subconsciously, when you see a white man, you treat him like your boss, and he's just a janitor. He one of the boss's nephews that walked through the job with a uniform shirt on, and you over here sweeping fast as hell. He don't even work here. But then when you see somebody teaching the Bible, you ignore it because you're brainwashed.
Against those who don't bow down to the white man.
Right. Let's get it.
Verse 17 and verse 3. And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses.
The people thirsted for water, and then they start whispering against Moses. See, man, yeah, I'm thirsty as hell. Why don't I waste my breath talking about a prophet that delivered us, divided the damn water in the ocean? Why don't I waste all of the liquid that I got in my body talking about him? Because we are thirsty. We're at the point of death. Why don't I waste the rest of the liquid that I got in my body talking about Moses? Go ahead.
And said, wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? Did you bring us up out of Egypt to kill our children and cattle with thirst? Because that's what I just told you 2 seconds ago. The kids, that be the trigger. You know, you get out of slavery. Hey man, I've been feeding my daughter all my life. My kids gotta eat. That would turn a person into a criminal. Once that bad, ugly, big head baby get to crying,
that always got F's on his report card. Now all of a sudden, I got to fight for my kid. You didn't fight for him to get A's. You didn't teach him nothing in school. Now he's hungry, and now it's time for you to kill everybody. This the attitude these people had just for thirsting a couple of minutes. You know, they wanted to murder Moses damn near. They talking about him, conspiring against him, doing all of that over some thirst. Go ahead.
And it's still interesting that literally just before that, they did the same thing. I provided. I was just saying, that is some hell of a short-term memory, though. Like, they just got out of that. They just was fed with bread from, they don't know where it came from. And then they got ignorant enough to say, you know what? We're thirsty now. Brought us out here to die. Didn't y'all just say that? Y'all was provided food. If I brought you out here to die, I would let you drown in the Red Sea. I'd have let the Egyptians got you when you was stuck at the coast. And
that is the dangerousness of celebrating a false god that God tells you don't worship. You celebrating these false gods of Egypt and these false gods of Babylon, and all of a sudden you think God is a genie. You think God is, hey, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty now. Oh, I didn't get my food, Moses. My kids gotta eat. No. When you think God is a genie and follow all these false gods, that's the type of attitude you have. Because the God that's in this Bible, you need to do something for him. And then if you have done something, just sit back and wait. He don't operate on your stupid emotions. He operate when he want to. So if you know he gonna give it to you and feed you and clothe you like he been doing, then just shut up and sit down. Go ahead.
Verse 4, and Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me.
See, I just said they was trying to kill Moses. I ain't even see that part. But I'm going off of the psychological mind state that they got. I knew they was ready to kill him. I didn't even see this part. They getting ready to kill Moses. Moses crying out to the Lord, like, what should I do with these whiny babies? These children of Israel that keep on crying. After I just separated water like a, come on now, that is a miracle. And then they crying over water. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people, take with thee elders of Israel.
Go before the people, go in front of these people, and then take with you a few elders of Israel. Take a few elders, somebody that got some sense that they might listen to, because they love listening to people. Take a few elders with some gray hairs in their beard, and you go out there with them. Go ahead.
Wherewith, and take, Salakia, with thee the elders of Israel, and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river.
Take that same rod that you divided the water in the river to save their behinds with. Take that rod with you. Go ahead.
Take in thy hand and go.
Take that, put that in your hand and go. Go ahead.
Verse 6, behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb.
I will stand before you. I'm going to be in the midst of you and stand before you by this rock up in Horeb over there. I need you to go over there. It's a rock over there, and I'm going to be in the midst of you. The Spirit of the Lord going to be on you when you go over there. I'm going to be operating at that point. Go ahead.
And thou shalt smite the rock.
I want you to crack that rock with the staff that I'm telling you to go over there with. Remember, this is the same staff that I divided the ocean with. I'm going to use this same staff. I want you to crack this rock open. Go ahead.
There shall come water out of it.
And then water is going to come out of it. Because what they want you to do is go to some river and get water so that they could just blame it on the river and not blame it the Lord. Well, the Lord ain't got nothing to do with this. It's water. No, we're going to crack a rock open and give them water and do another miracle so they can shut up and give the praise to me. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. The Lord could have told him, go over here, it's a river over there. No, the Lord didn't do that. The Lord want to show these people that the Lord is operating. Because if he would have took them by a river, they would have said, you talking all that God stuff. The water was over here the whole time. You know, we love giving somebody else credit for something the Lord did. So the Lord want to make it spectacular. Oh, it was water and a rock? Hey, y'all, let's get water. Let's stop crying. Go ahead.
And Moses did so in the sight elders of Israel.
Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. Where were you at? There should come out the water. All right, go ahead.
And he said the name of the place.
No, and he called the name of the place.
He called the name of the place Meribah, because of the fighting of the children of Israel.
Because of the striving and argument and contention these people got. Go ahead.
Of the children of Israel, because they tempted the Lord, saying, Lord among us or not.
So they tempted the Lord, saying, is he here or not? Like sitting up complaining is tempting the Lord.
That's right.
You sitting up complaining as if, Lord brought my little tiny life here. He created the stars and the earth. Now I'm going to complain about food and water as if the Lord ain't going to provide that after he done delivered us out of captivity. He about to deliver us up out of a place that got rockets, bombs, missiles, all kind of stuff. He's going to deliver us up out of that to where it's almost impossible for you to get out. If the white man wanted to keep us in slavery, he could keep us in slavery forever, especially with the brainwashing that he's doing on TV. He could just keep brainwashing you over and over again like he about to do right now with taking slavery out of the school books. Before you know it, you're going to think that, well, we started off with just white and black people over here and we got into an argument and now we're here. Which you don't know, slavery was here before. So if it was up to them, we'd be in slavery forever. But the Lord getting ready to deliver us up out of this like he did in the past. And that's why we got to know our history. Because if you don't, you doomed to repeat the same thing over and over again with your short memory. This Bible is knowledge right here. It's scientific. People always talking about this science ain't in the Bible. Science right here. We got a quick habit of forgetting something, even if it's miraculous. Just like Trayvon Martin. He got shot up. 10 minutes later, they passed out weed and put dispensaries up. Now nobody knows about Trayvon Martin no more. All they could care about is the weed and drugs that they got. So history is the number one thing for us because we have to be able to go back and remember. White people going to remember 9/11 for the rest of their life.
That's right.
They're going to remember the Holocaust, but they're not going to remember your pain. They're trying to forget about that. Who cares? And guess what? You're not going to remember it either. So if you won't even remember your slavery, then why should white people care? The rest of the earth, as black people, are trying to forget about slavery. And that's why white people don't give a damn. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close the class, close the Sabbath, get ready for, we're going to say the prayers, get ready for camp.
La Yasharala.
Upon Yahakodam, which means turn and face the east.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakbaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Asha, Ba'aratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathananah, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknanah, Kabawapinah, Kasalaknah, Kabawapinah, Wala Tabi'anah, Banasai one, Abal, Hawashai Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa Arat, La'awalam, Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Cast the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kusha, Nathananah, Hakash, Larapa'ah, Wakal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakash, Hamatazarian, Hakash, Lahakwayam, Hamathiam, Hakash, Arakawah, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Tawada Aman. Hakash the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Matazabian. Alawap Yahanna. Ha
Alawapium.
Hasaranium.
Hakwatazayanium.
Hakat Yayayim.
Waha'akwafium. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Tawada Aman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh and Michael. And the angel. Commander General Yohanan. The generals. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah,
Ayanyan, Al-Haharian, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Asha, Shemaiah, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hanah, Ya'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah, Yamyanka, Yawamah, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashemarka, Makal Ra, Yashemar, Atnakashka, Yahweh, Yashemar, Taza'afka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai Awalam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill.
unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Yahshua
that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
All Dashakwai.
All Dashiraj.
All Dashakwai.
With all thy shakrat.
Al.
El.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awiyabika.
Awiyabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Anika.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'anim
Ya'irim Yamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayataya Watazawa.
Wayataya Atazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Amori.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakankidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magalia.
Wala Ayazakar.
Wala Ayazakar.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Shem Yashala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nayawatazawa.
Nawa Atazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Zakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashemai.
Wayashemai.
Alahayam.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Hallelujah.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wagariam.
Wahagariam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
I'm Yeshabi.
Aim Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Aman.
Aiman.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Zarawat.
Zarawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasara'at.
Kasayasara'at.
Kadyabian.
Kayabian.
Banakar.
Banakar.
Kawashuan.
Koyashwan.
Nashimadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayandara'at.
Ba'ayandara'at.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Sha'athamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Na'ayamawa.
Nadayamawa.
Ka'arad.
Ka'irad.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabah.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabah.
Wakazar.
Wakatazar.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Cal Nasir Kumwa.
Kal Nasi Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaria.
Amarwa.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nayawa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Sha'athamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagorgula.
Kagorgula.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rarakat.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba Ira Ya Ira.
Taba Ira Ya Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Kantharadatma.
Kantharadatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasawa Paka.
Wabasawa Pascha.
Taba Halam.
Daba Halam.
Mala'ai.
Mala'ai.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Koyawan.
Qualawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shamka.
Yahawah.
Yahweh.
Yabashua.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahoya.
Wayabahawa. Ayai.
Wayakaparia.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya
Kaya Atha.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawah.
Yahweh.
Labatka.
Labatka.
Alyawan.
Alyawan.
Alkaharakazah.
Al-Kaha'arakazah. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
and
one.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come, out.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah
That the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consorted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and
the
Amalek, the
Philistines
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined. Assur also is joined with them.
Ashur has also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
light.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
at the brook of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea.
or their princes as Zeba
Now their princes as Zeba,
and as Zalmunna,
and now Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of
the
Yahweh
houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the
as
wind,
the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth for wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on
and
fire.
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy storm,
and fill their faces with shame,
and fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Let them be put to yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
of all the earth.
All right, we're gonna salute the scroll. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Anybody wants to be anointed? All right. We're gonna go ahead and call this. Give a courtesy salute. All right. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah. All right, so, Sa, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sister. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatha Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. With that being said, class dismissed.